What's up, everybody? It's your boy Corey, and today I'll be talking about interest meetings / interest gatherings. If you're thinking about joining a fraternity, then most likely you will have to go to one of those meetings before you can be granted an interview, before you can be online, before you join the process. You have to go to one of those meetings. So I want to talk about that today and be transparent with you all, just in case you have any questions. So let's get started, y'all. Alright, so with interest meetings, it's very complicated, very complicated. A lot of people have different ideologies about interest meetings, interest gatherings. So if you're interested in a fraternity, you may not know exactly if that's the fraternity for you. So when you go to an interest meeting, it's for you to learn about the fraternity. It's for you to listen to what they have to say, is to see if it's a fit for you. So fraternities will put up flyers or let you know if they're having an interest meeting, and you go to that meeting and you learn about the fraternity and learn about the current chapter of that fraternity. Now, this is where people get it all confused. Some people think you can only go to one interest meeting. Some people think if you go to one fraternity interest meeting, you can't go to another fraternity interest meeting, or you'll be banned on a ban list. To me, I find that
crazy. I find that stupid
to have that type of ideology. You know, you gotta think of it like a job. If you go to a job presentation, learn about the job, do you think that's going to stop you from going to another job presentation and learning about another job to see if that's a good company or a good fit for you? It's the same thing with fraternities. If you're interested in a fraternity, go to the interest meeting and see if it's something you want to pursue. See if it's something that you can see yourself doing, because at the interest meeting, you'll learn more than what's on the national website. You'll learn more about the chapter, some of the current brothers. You can talk to them one-on-one. Maybe those are things you couldn't have been able to do without going to that interest meeting. So definitely consider going to multiple interest meetings just to see which fraternities can be a fit for you. Now, this is where it gets kind of confusing. If you go to an interest meeting and you get granted an interview, you pass the interview, and then you go online and start the process of joining that fraternity, then at that point, you shouldn't be going to no more interest meetings at that point. At that point, if you go to an interest meeting and you're online for another fraternity, then once you are online and you agree to be online and you agree to join the process to start joining that organization, then you're pretty much saying, yes, I want to join this organization and my heart is in it. So you shouldn't be going to no other interest meetings at that point. But as long as you're not online, you're not on a process, and you're not trying to join another fraternity and you're on their process, then you can go to as many interest meetings as you want to. I don't see a problem with that, because you're trying to figure out if it's best for you. The problem really starts when you're online, or you drop that line and then you all of a sudden realize you need to go to this interest meeting because your friend doing it, or you all of a sudden want to do it. Then it's too late. You shouldn't be doing that. That's when you kind of get on a ban list. If you go to another fraternity's interest meeting and then you are granted an interview and you're like, no, it's not my time right now, I'm still looking, and then you go to another fraternity's interest meeting and then you like it, then hey, that's you. You figured out that that fraternity wasn't for you and this one is. Also, when you go to the interest meeting, I'm gonna give you a little bit of tips. I'm gonna give you some do's and some don'ts. Make sure you wear a nice suit and tie. Don't wear the fraternity colors, of course. Wear a nice neutral color. Wear a black suit, gray suit, navy suit, and wear a neutral tie. Don't wear the colors. Number 2, make sure you engage in conversation. Ask questions, ask the brothers about their experiences, and all of that, because you want to make sure they can put a name to face to you. Introduce yourself, everything. Even though you'll be required to introduce yourself, but make sure you introduce yourself to multiple brothers on a one-on-one basis. Number 3, make sure you have a fresh haircut. You want to be on your P's and Q's. Make sure you have a fresh haircut, fresh lineup, something. Make sure you're looking nice. It's like going to a job interview. You want people to see you at your best. You don't want people to see you at your worst. So make sure you have a haircut, you're looking nice, well groomed. Make sure your beard is intact, or if you don't have facial hair, make sure you shave. Make sure you do that, because they're going to be looking at all of that. They're going to be looking at your communication skills, what you're wearing, how you're acting. So make sure you're on your P's and Q's. But the don'ts, like I said, don't wear the fraternity colors. Don't be shy, don't be quiet, don't sit in the back, sit in the front or the middle. Be there and be present and be confident. That's what you need to do. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm adding on to my content, so make sure you subscribe if you want to know when my videos come out, and that way you can be notified, things of that nature. But thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the like button. Thanks, y'all. Peace.